שלום חברים יקרים, היום יום ראשון, ה-22 למרץ 2020, וכמו כל יום ראשון, אז אנחנו כאן עם המסר השבועי. אני רקפת בקה מוזס, מדריכה רוחנית מעשית למי שלא מכיר אותי. רק שיש דבר אחד, המסר היום החליט להגיע באנגלית, הוא הגיע משמואל הנביא וממשה רבנו. אבל בגלל שהמסר הגיע באנגלית, אז אני אשתדל מאוד לשים לו כתוביות וגם לעשות לו תמלול בעברית. אני אעשה לו בעצם תרגום כדי שתוכלו לקרוא אותו למי שמתקשה קצת עם האנגלית. זה מסר מאוד מאוד חשוב, הוא לא סתם הגיע באנגלית, הוא הגיע באנגלית כדי שנוכל להפיץ אותו הלאה, אז אני בעצם אשלח לכם את הקישור עליו גם באנגלית וגם לתמלול בעברית, מי שירצה להפיץ אותו ככה ומי שירצה להפיץ אותו ככה. זהו, הרבה דברים מרגשים קורים בזמן הזה, הרבה שינויים, אנחנו כבר רואים את זה בחיים שלנו. למי שעוקב אחריי, אז אתם יודעים שביום רביעי קרוב ב-24, זה לא יום רביעי, זה יום שלישי, מחרתיים, אני בעצם עושה את ההגרלה הגדולה על קורס תקשור מעשי דיגיטלי. מי יזכה בקורס הזה עדיין אפשר להירשם להגרלה. ביום רביעי תתקיים ההגרלה, אני עוד לא יודעת את השעה, אני אפרסם. וזהו, ויש עוד דברים מרתקים שהולכים לקרות בשבוע הקרוב, ואנחנו נתראה במסר השבועי. בבקשה תעקבו, בבקשה תשתפו. ביי. Hello dear friend, my name is Rakefet Beka Moses. I'm a spiritual and a practical guide, and every Sunday morning I receive the weekly message that actually tell us what we are supposed to pay attention to in this week in order to combine with the energies that are now in the world and to help us enjoy those energies and help us going through the way that they want us to go through. And today the message is actually, I'm going to receive it in English. Normally the message is in Hebrew, but today asked me that the message will be in English, so here I am. I'm going to do my best, and last night actually I got a message that Samuel the prophet and Moses are going to come here and give us the weekly message, so I'm excited to see what it is, and please forgive me if I have mistakes in English. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm going to do my best. So here we are, we're going to receive the message right now. I'm Rakefet Beka Moses is asking for the weekly message now. I'm asking that the message will be clear for me and for all the people that will watch this message now and in the future, and it will work for our best benefit. Thank you. We are welcoming you, all the people that are now here with us and that are ready to hear our conversation. We are here to ensure you that you are safe in the old world and that the changes that are happening now are not going to harm you in any way. They are going to change your world because the change is already happening. You need to understand that the change is here and you're a part of the change, and the change is happening for you and with you. And you need to enjoy the change and understand that you need to create a new life for yourself, because the future is nothing like the past. The way that you are going through now is the way that the world is changing, and the way that you have to go because your soul chose to be here at this time. If the soul would chose to be other place, it won't be here at this moment now listening to us. So please understand that the change is happening for you and with you, and you need to join the change. We are here to tell you 3 important things that this day are very important for you to hear. The first thing is that you affect on one another, and you need to remember that the way that you affect on one another can change the world, because even if you're in one place of the world, it can change the other place of the world, as you have seen with this coronavirus. You are not tied to the people that started this virus, but you can feel that you are infected from them. So remember this word, affect and infect. This is the reason that this message came in English to you, Rakefa, today, and not in Hebrew, because those words are the same in English but not the same in Hebrew. You need to understand that when you affect on one person, you can affect on the entire world. Every word you think, every feeling that you feel, every emotion that you have, every word that you want to say out of your mouth can affect the other people in this world, even if you think that it doesn't. Even if you think it is just a thought in your mind and it doesn't have any effect on other people, it can actually infect other people. One person ate something and now the entire world is thinking about it, and now the entire world is affected from it and infected from it. Many people are already infected, and even if you don't know that, you think that only you are in a trouble, but you are not. You know that you are all a part of this world. You know that you are all one unit. And from this unit, you need to understand the lesson that you are going to. So the first lesson for us, for you today, is to understand that you are affecting and infecting one another if you are not sure, even if you are not sure that you are. Even if you don't understand that, you need to be with us today and let us explain those things to you. The second thing that we are here to tell you today is that you need to be creative about the way that you create your life, because you are now in a change that is happening in this moment. You are now taking a big step up, and we are here to lift you for this step, because it's going to be hard for you if we're not going to help you. But you are all combined together, and we have sent you messages for the last few months in order to help you to come to this moment and to know how to go through this change now. In the last 20 years, we have talked to you about vibrations, and this is the third thing that we are going to talk about in a few seconds. But now we want to explain. In these 2 weeks, you had to look at your life in a different way until you have, from the way that you looked at until now. You need to understand that you have a few things that you need to change in your life. The first thing that you need to understand, the first thing that you need to think about is the way that you spend your time and the way that you spend your money. Do you understand that other people in your life can affect you and you can affect them? Did you expose yourself? Did they expose you to the virus? Did you think about those things? You need to think about your connection, the way you connect yourself to the world and the way other people connect to you. And you need to think about creative ways to connect with people now that you are in isolation. You need to think about creative ways to pass your time with your family and kids, and sometimes by yourself, in a way that will not make you be afraid and will not make you be bored, in a way that will make you change your world to a better place. Because as we said, every emotion, every thought, everything that you feel, everything that you want to do in your life can affect other people. So you have to understand that, and you have to be clear about the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you want to change this world. So be the change that you want to be, and stand by the way that you think, feel, and act. And remember, be creative. The best way for you to create your future is right now, by thinking what you really want it to be. So this is the second thing. The third thing that we are here to talk to you about today is, like we said, the last 20 years we have talked to you about vibrations and the way that you affect on one another, and the way that you think one thing and it affects other people. But now we want you to see the puzzle, the completely full puzzle. You're all one unit. You're all a piece of this puzzle, but each one of you, each piece of a puzzle is actually a puzzle by itself, and other people are a part of your puzzle. If they are in your world, if they are in your life, if they are in your day, they are here because they are a part of your puzzle. And sometimes you feel mad about those people, and sometimes you feel that you want them to be out of your life, and sometimes you don't understand them. Can you take a part of a puzzle and still make it whole? Can you still be complete if you are not having the entire part of the puzzle? The answer is no, and you know that. So you have to remember that. You have to remember that all the pieces of the puzzle must be complete, and you need to make peace with all those pieces. So other people that are in your life and they are making you angry, they are making you insecure, they are making you feel that you don't want them in your life, that you don't love them, that you don't feel that they are good for you. You need to understand that they are showing you part of yourself. Don't be mad at that part of the puzzle. Just find a way to make peace with it. Just find a way to love it. Because as we said, when you will be in peace with all the parts of your puzzle, with yourself, with you completely, and you will not feel that you need to condemn any of them, that you don't feel that you are angry at any part of yourself, then you will be able to accept the other parts of the puzzle. And then the unity, the lesson of unity will start, because it is the part that you are feeling now. The hate that you are feeling in your world is a hate that is inside of you. Each one of you that can see hate in front of them, that can see hate in the world, are people that have hate inside of them. Each one of you that are feeling jealous about something and see jealousy in the world is because it's inside of you. We are not here to tell you off. We are not here to be mad at you. We are here to show you the changes need to be done, and it needs to be done now, because this change is already happening here right now. You need to remember, there are people around the world that you don't know. You cannot live in the same life that they live. You don't have the same beliefs that they have, but you still affect them and they still affect you. So if there is poverty on the other side of the world, do you think this poverty doesn't have anything to do with you? Do you think this poverty doesn't have any effect on you? Well, you are wrong, because the poverty over there is very effective, or is very much affecting you here. So please think about all those thoughts that you have in your mind and that they are not good for you, and find a way to love those parts in you and make peace with them, because then and only then you can make all of those things disappear in your life, and your world can go this lesson of unity into a higher level. Please make sure this message is passing on to as many people as possible. Please make sure that a lot of people will understand their responsibility in changing this world. If you chose to be here, if your soul chose to be here, there is a reason for that. Please make sure that a lot of people will hear this message and let them understand we are not saying that because we are mad at you. We are saying that because we want to help you to do that jump, that step that is here right now. We are lifting you, we are helping you, we are showing you the way. Make sure you understand the way, and if not, come to us, ask us, send us a message. We will find a way to answer you. We are the Prophet Samuel and Moses. We are here now to help you and show you the way. Please let us show you the way. Please open your eyes and understand that we are here because there is a way for you to do. Thank you for listening, and thank you for passing it on. Okay, wow, I'm shivering. Okay, so the message was very, very intense. It was from Samuel the prophet and Moses, and they said that the message is here because the world is changing with us and for us, and the change is now into a big step for us, and we need to take responsibility. And the first thing they talked about, what was the first thing? Sorry, I'm still confused, and I'm still quite surprised from the way that it went through me in English. So the first thing they were talking about is affecting and infecting, and remember that we are affecting each other all the time, and the same way that we can infect each other all the time. And the second thing was that we need to be creative, and the way that we are invented ourselves now and we create ourselves now is what the future is going to be. And they talked about the way we connect to people and we expose to people. And the third thing was vibrations. They said we are affecting on one another. They said it on so the first part, but they said we need to remember that we are a complete puzzle, and each one is a piece of a puzzle, a small piece, but each piece is actually a puzzle by itself. And if we have hate or fear or anything like that, or jealousy in this puzzle, we cannot take the puzzle piece out. We have to find a way to make peace with it and love it, because then we will not be complete. And if we see a piece of the puzzle that we don't like, and we will find a way to make peace with it, so that's our way to make the change in the world, and we can affect other people on the other side of the world that even don't live the same way we live, not the same lifestyle, and don't have the same beliefs that we do, and not the same economy, but we can affect them too. So this is an important message. Please pass it on, and we will see you next week. Bye.